We know that families continue to struggle with acceptance in this country, and that so many people, especially young people, in the LGBTQ family sometimes need a different family, a bigger one. And that yellow equal sign is an emblem of family, an emblem of belonging that is touching and even saving lives. You know, we believed that our message was a winning one, so I'm not surprised that our message is resonating. But I'd be lying if I didn't admit that we're a little bit surprised too at the speed of this trajectory that we're on. But then again, this whole thing is surprising in a way. If you had gone back in time 20 years ago to find me as an awkward teenager at St. Joe High School in South Bend, Indiana, and reported to him what 2019 would look like, he would not have believed you. Change is coming, ready or not. And the test of our time is whether we'll be defeated by these changes or whether we can make them work for us. A moment like this calls for hopeful and audacious voices. And yes, it calls for a new vocabulary and a new generation of leadership. There's no secret that Democrats, people from my party, we are policy people. We are nuanced people. We are quick to point out and put out a 14-point plan, but sometimes slow to explain the values behind that plan. Our positions on every policy question should always be clear. But it's time for us to get comfortable once again talking about the values that motivate those positions. Values like freedom. We have allowed conservatives to monopolize the language of freedom. When black women are dying from maternal complications at triple the rate of white women, it means for the purposes of public health, they are living in a different country. It means that for a dreamer brought to this land at the age of 2 months old and putting herself through college without a path to citizenship in the only place she knows, then even though she's as American as the rest of us, she finds her life playing out on paper in a different country. Are you ready to take up the challenge of a generation and win the era for America's future? Are you ready to stand hand in hand with people just like you and people not at all like you to make this country a better place? Then I'm as hopeful as I've ever been, and I'm convinced that we can't lose. Thank you. And I'll see you on the trail. Thank you.